Hey everybody, welcome to Dinner and a Tip. My name is Brenda. I'm going to be your cooking guide today. I don't know if the rest of you have been living in the devil's attic for the last couple months, but it has been hot. It is finally cool, so it's a good day to be out on the Blackstone. So one of my favorite things to do is let my kids, since I have 5, go ahead and pick what they want for the day. So today we're actually going to try some garlic knots. And we're going to do a Parmesan and we're going to do a ranch. So basically, I just went ahead and did the jumbo biscuits. You want to cut these in thirds, and then you want to roll them. If you press down harder, it makes them kind of ball up a little bit easier. So these ones are the butter ones. They actually, you can kind of see it's got like the built-in butter into them. Actually, I think what I would like to try is see if I could get the cheddar ones. If they've got built-in cheddar cheese, that might be an interesting option. So we're going to go ahead and get these all balled up. And then I do have a garlic spread. This is just something we got at Walmart. So we're going to do this instead of just regular butter. So I go ahead and throw that down to get a good amount of it. Since these are going to be garlic buttered ones, all about, ooh, you can already smell that garlic. Look at that go. So we're going to go ahead and throw down our garlic balls. You want to get them a little bit separated from each other because they do expand and we don't want them touching for this. Alright. So we're going to do them 2 ways. We're going to do a just plain old garlic Parmesan and then a ranch Parmesan. So we got all of those on. And this is just one thing of biscuits, but if you're doing more, you could do these as cinnamon. We actually, last week, and you can go ahead and check out the video, we actually did donuts with the biscuits and cinnamon rolls. And those turned out really good, so the thought of trying these out is pretty exciting. So if you go ahead, you can see when you buy that pre-made garlic butter, you can see all of the herbs and stuff are already sticking to these biscuits. So these will burn easily, so you want to make sure that you're not leaving these unattended even for a minute. So I actually have these set for high right now when I'm cooking. But once we start getting a good cook on it, I'm going to transfer it to a cooling rack because they still need to cook longer than what I want, and that way I don't have to watch them as closely and I don't have to worry about them getting burned. Hopefully you can't hear our idiot dogs in the background. That's the only problem when filming from home is the dogs across the lake are having fun, and my dogs are the fun police, so hopefully you can hear over them and their shenanigans. So we're just starting to get a little bit of brown on it. You can see all that butter is cooking in there. Again, you want to make sure that these guys get separated. So I think we're going to do a marinara sauce with these. Basically, I would probably do a marinara. You could do an extra sprinkle of cheese on them. I did try once to put the cheese inside these, and you know, not everything is a success on the Blackstone, but I would say we have more success than fails. So you can see right there, that one's getting perfectly brown, just what we want. So that. Apparently that's another dog that wants to participate in our videos today. My son told me I need to cook in a controlled environment. He said you should just put it in the house, and I explained to him that if I tried to put a Blackstone in the house, I would be crucified because you need venting. So, but those are coming along perfect. There we go. Getting a little brown on all of them. But if you take, they haven't cooked long enough, so if you look inside, you can see all that dough. So we're gonna definitely need to keep these guys cooking. So why don't I take a quick 2 and 2 commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and check on these. Hey everybody, we are back, and actually I didn't even use the cooling rack this time, but if your grill burns really hot and even at low, go ahead and put it on there. So now these actually are looking perfect. So now we're just going to put a little bit more butter on here. And in one container, we're going to go ahead and get some Parmesan and ranch. Go ahead and do that. And we're going to do a little bit of ranch in this one. And then in the other bowl, because we're going to do them 2 ways today, we're just going to do the straight up Parmesan. So actually I just tested one, and honestly I don't even think you need the garlic in the Parmesan, but we did call them garlic Parmesan nuts, so we're going to finish it off and see if it makes it better. So the reason why we're putting the butter on is so when we stick them in the ranch and the Parmesan cheese, that it'll actually stick to it. So, and you're just going to want to check. I want to say my cooking time on these were probably about 10 minutes, but it's just something you need to check. So I've got the ranch and Parmesan in here. You can toss it in a bowl. I don't have that mad skill. If I tried to do the bowl flip, they would be all over the floor. So, and now we're going to go ahead and take this one. Do a controlled flip here. All right. So you can see that wonderful Parmesan on here. This one, you can smell the garlic and the ranch. And let's go ahead and I'm going to try the garlic ranch. So I'm just going to do a little of the marinara sauce. Let's give it a try. Look out, Domino's. Blackstone garlic knots, 10 times better. Go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.